When you talk about the makeup of our community, there are two different tribes that live here.
Martin Javier is now into his second term as president of the Salt River Pima-Maricopa Indian community. He told me he's surprised not many people know more about who calls this tribal community home.
The Pima, the O'odham people, and the Maricopa, the Alchatham Pipash people.
The reservation is located just east of Scottsdale, and there are more than 11,000 members, roughly 6,000 of who live on the land. And their partnership goes back generations.
The story says that an agreement was made that if the Pimas helped the Maricopas in fighting the Yuma tribes that were chasing them, if they were successful, that the Maricopas could live amongst the Pimas.
Together, they were known for their agriculture.
We were known as farmers. We farmed this area.
That's how Pima tribal member Emily King remembers growing up.
We had cows, pigs, chickens, goats, the whole 9 yards.
President Javier says they also were known as helpers, feeding and giving aid to those who came through. But these tribes have two distinct languages and customs.
The Pimas are known for their basketry, and the Maricopas are known for their pottery work.
The basket dancing is a tradition for the Pimas, and King remembers it.
I participated in the dances. They had dance groups.
The Maricopas have traditional dances too.
While they sing, the women will dance, and they're called the bird dancers.
But King remembers loving the game of taka.
They had no mercy. I mean, that's why now they have the shin guards.
It's an ancient field hockey game played by the O'odham women. King is a former Miss Salt River too. Moving to LA when she was younger, she says, was an eye-opener.
Had they heard of your tribe before when you mentioned?
Some, but mostly not. Mostly not.
It's a relatively small community, but at one time covered most of the valley. According to President Javier, the tribes were meant to have 680,000 acres. But when they were federally recognized in 1879, that number dropped to 52,600, which is where it stands today.
Our history tells us that we lost over 600,000 acres of land in 6 months.
And now they're fighting to keep their customs alive.
It's been hard here to keep the culture and traditions of both of our tribes.
That includes the languages.
I started picking up words. I could not speak a full sentence if I wanted to.
But work is being done to help bring it back, according to President Javier. That includes immersion programs at Scottsdale Community College and bringing up sister tribes to help teach. For King, it's music to her ears hearing her granddaughter speak.
I tell them, just keep telling Grandma. Like, for instance, if she has to go to the restroom, she can't just say it in English. She has to say it in O'odham.
It's a start, and they say every lesson brings them closer to their land and closer to reclaiming their culture.
Well, some members want to develop more land there, but others want to keep the open space as a reminder of their agricultural roots.
Also, the president says many of their events, they are open to the public, and he hopes people from all over get a chance to attend and also learn more about their neighbors.
Well, we